it was safe. And you met from one point to the other security personnel stationed there. And I gave kudos to Oyo State government under Engineer Makinde. That was my stand and impression then. I don't know, maybe as a result of what had happened there before, led by Sunday Igboho, whatever, that made them to drive, and the local to drive all these criminals away. That is my conception before, or that was it.
Okay.
But now when this one happened, it baffled my imagination. Let us remember, there were some incidents in that town, Obomasho, where one student, undergraduate, a lady was killed. Maybe there were two or so. And when this thing was happening frequently, the people of the area marshaled themselves and they entered into the forest, combed the forest, and they discovered the hibernation of these criminals, represented by herdsmen or whatever. And since then, that was years back. Since then, we didn't have hear of any such horrible incident until this Oriri area. When it happened, I was shocked. No, you remember the park?
Okay, yeah,
in that area, Odoyo Park, in the same axis.
They killed some security.
They killed the security, was not Amotekun, whatever, about 5 of them. It was terrible. I wonder that. They should do similar thing they did before. I know the people very well. When they determine to do something, once. The perspective from which I was assessing the governor started changing when I did not hear any concrete action taken. Then this one now happened, and is the worst so far. We pray such a thing, incidents will not happen again.
Amen.
Now, how come to me? Yes, it happened. Senator Buhari from Ogumasho North said when a day, 2 days before the incident, right, there was a Karasela, one woman. Normally on normal days, she normally got 1,000, 1,002 thereabout. But 2 days before the incident, she sold akara up to 10,000, 20,000. Without any visible formal occasion that everybody was aware of. People did not take precaution. And they did not take intelligence to say, there must be something. What would have led to 1,000 to multiply by 10, multiply by 20, just all of a sudden. The third day, it happened. Now, after it happened, to me, I'm not apportioning blame. But if we go back to what I know, even since I had, and a few days later, I said, it appeared the governor did not pay much attention to this thing as supposed to be. Because you say all governors are security, or each of them is security of their chief security of their state. Meaning, all the security agencies in that state is under them. For example, is it police? Then later I now heard that the governor was saying that it's only federal government that having the security. He didn't have any control over any security. Haba! That's what annoyed me as a person. And that's where I picked the holes there. You that did the good thing before, now and we know, will the governor send for police commissioner? And the police commissioner will say, because I'm a federal employee, I will not come. Where has it happened? Is that what they have been doing? No. I think for me, police commissioner, when it happened, Oba, please see me in my office. It happened. What do we do? I want you to use all your intelligence, all your capability to ensure that you rescue these victims. What will it take? And see the response of the commissioner that we can't do it. Again, he has the opportunity of going to see. There are many military formations there. He will go to see the GOC. I serve in 2DIV Ibadan. There was good interaction between the GOC and the governor of that time. He either goes to see the GOC or he invites the GOC, and the GOC, if he couldn't go himself, he will send a capable. Who did he send that he will not handle? Is it a lieutenant colonel who is a battalion commander who is the lead to lead, or a major? What else? And it has been happening. For example, that was my own personal assessment that no, this thing was not properly handled. If he had been there, following all the, even when he went, would the commissioner sit back in the office? No. He should be there on the ground, even if he didn't go into the bush. But yes, I'm here in Orire. The fact that he was there and the commissioner was there, the police, our police, it's not that, remember, there was incident of maybe armed robbery in Randa area. Remember here, right. When you asked me, I said our police are capable of doing it. No soldier, even if his stepmother had 7 witches to curse him, soldier will not come there and rob. They said they were soldiers. I said no. Eventually, I said if the police are asked to do it and they are supported adequately, they will catch them. Not more than a week, the police arrested all those who are involved. So our police, I give credit to them. It's not I am just praising unnecessarily. They are capable. But if you started playing politics, was it not then that they were saying, what is primary this, primary that? So it appears what concern our politicians mostly is what? Politics. And now is how to get votes. Vote is vote. Tomorrow is vote. Today is vote. Next tomorrow is vote. Yesterday vote. Don't care attitude. Let us fear God. So I remember former Ekiti State governor. He said when there was a pregnant woman that was kidnapped. This was embarrassing. He summoned all the security, he mobilized them, all the security agencies, including the military, police, all the Amotekun and so on. When they came, they sent for stakeholders, including the Fulani chief. When they came, they appointed the accusing finger to the Fulani Seriki and mandated him to produce that his son was accused of this kidnap. He must produce it. And he produced his son within 3 days. And he gave that no Fulani or no headers must enter Ekiti in the night. And no more open grazing. And no this, the other. So the thing was under control. May God bless the soul of former Ondo State Governor Akeredolu. That the governor that I know about security, he will not tinker with it. He will not play with it. With his Amotekun chief Olatunji or something, Chief Olatunji, they were performing. So what I'm saying, I don't know which type of politics they were. When you look at it, push me and push you, it appeared there was a vested interest there. And those later that security agents were able to arrest were, there were 2 of them, Babangida something, and there are 2 from Kwara State, Babangida Buhari Awalu and Kabiru Aliyu. Others are Yoruba, Adewusi Sunday from Kwara, and Ayanwola Benga also from Kwara. Rafiu Abdulmajid from Aguare, and Adeleye Ayomide. These four, especially Ayomide and others, they were the one working for them. The Wema Bank, they are in control of how do you call it, bank account, to transfer this money to them in the bush or whatever. So they were able to bust the security personnel. I know police must be involved in all this. So all what I'm saying, if the governor take his security agents into confidence and supported them adequately in terms of, is it a weapon, is it logistic, they know. If they don't have, they know how to contact the higher formation, and they will give them instead of this embarrassment unnecessarily. So I'm appealing to all our leaders, even not excluding the president, but state government, they have all what it takes. Not to say that I don't have control. They have control. How many military officers they send for to say, come, this is the problem, and they see, and they say, no, we are not under you. If you are not under them, why are you there? Is it under the president? All of you be concerned with what is happening in Abuja? No. Or the commissioner will say, until he served Abuja. No. It is where he is deployed that is to serve. That's the nature of their training and humanity in them. So the issue of security has been economized. People now see security, kidnapping in particular, all forms of terror being employed as a form of economy. For example, there is a man who was a senior special advisor to Governor Rada of Katsina State. He resigned recently that he was going to contest election to House of Assembly. I don't know whether the state or whatever. So this man resigned, and later there was a boy that was coming from school, Quranic school, going. The boy was said to be, was not 8 years or so, and he was kidnapped. After a time, they demanded 50 million. They demanded 50 million. They negotiated to 17 million, and the parents paid. After payment, the fact that the parent now reported to one security crime response, violent crime response unit in the state. They made investigation, as a result of which 6 people were arrested. They said, do us JJ, our boss is there. It happened to be the SSC Aliyu or something. Right. His name is Nuru Aliyu Gwadwa, the former SSA to the governor. On searching his house, 7.5 million was discovered. Is that not the economy? Another woman in Ekiti State, you remember, of recent, you see the woman fine looking, physically fine looking, in terms of education, in terms of whatever, but inside is poor, is rotten looking. Vice chairman of a local government, Ileje or something. She now kidnapped herself before it was, because she wanted money from the government. Just imagine. So what else? These are you to call them poor people? Poor in which sense? Are you to call them ignorant people? Ignorant in which sense? Many like that.
So that's why many people are worried that government is not going after the sponsors. There was a time that Saudi Arabia gave us a list of some of the people's sponsors, but none of them have been arrested till date.
You see that one? To me, I don't know how to start it. Is international collaboration. It is highly political, the way I see it. And anybody that is there, initially, let's go. Bamadeba shubu awuwaju, bagbaba shubu away. When a child falls, he looks forward. When an elderly person falls, he looks backward to see the cause. Let's go. I always say it here or elsewhere. The beginning, the genesis of this. And I say our performance in military operation outside Nigeria and some of our performance critical decisions by our head of state or president had attracted unfavorable reactions from the Western power, particularly the headmaster of the world. That if you allow this, I've been saying it, if you allow this is what the experts are saying. Allow the Nigeria to go, and it had been like that for long. Metamasule, you know, since in the 19th, was it not 70, early 70, that a British told him that if you allow, or a white man told him that if we allow Nigeria to be in peace for 10 years, the development will be astronomical. But they will not allow. They will do things to draw you back or to be matching order. In one place, you are not forward marching, rather it might be backward marching. So, who established the Boko Haram? Who funded Boko Haram? ISWAP, they say Jamatu, Alu Sunnah, why something? Rubbish! If you say Boko Haram, let them quote one verse of the Quran. I went there. I always say, I went there. Most of our Malams in that region, not many of them, they want free money. They don't talk what is in the Quran. Is that the same Quran? The day I went there and they gathered them and I was talking to them, quoting from here, there. That's what I feel. They understand. They were looking at me as if I am Alijonu, because a uniformed man, a soldier will be teaching us, say, so, is it this what you are saying in the Quran? The punishment prescribed for terror, which we call terrorists. Who are the terrorists? Before terrorism is top. Kidnappers are terrorists. Bandits are terrorists. Armed robbers are terrorists. Whatever these things, they are all terrorists. You are just calling government. I said it here. Who is government? The real government are soldiers, police, and all legally licensed to carry gun. But if anybody carries and is committing atrocity, it's not government, it's a criminal. Ìyàwó ní bẹ ní káàtì olóko ìyàká wo ni olóko government. When it favors the white people